Alright, hello again out there. We are on part 74, and as you can see by the title, we're looking for a treasure bastion today. Not for the treasure, but for the magma cube spawner, because I just want to know where one is, and so that way we can actually do some shit with froglates when it's time. That could be cool. If not, we can renovate a basalt delta so it's not too terrible, if, we can't get a hold of one, but I would like to if we could. Useful. Uh, Last episode, we went ahead and found a normal, like, just, I think it was, like, either a housing bastion or something similar. That was fine. That worked out well enough. But the thing is, though, we ended up, you know, we need to put some stuff away. But, yeah, nothing really ended up happening out of it. Yeah, we got some ancient debris out of it. We went netherite mining, did a little bit of stuff here and there. Nothing, too exciting, except for the part where I did almost like, drown in lava a little bit, but that doesn't particularly count. So, but yeah, we don't really have. I have this one on me. Oh, because this is the one I renovated. Never mind. But anyways, regardless of that, yeah, we're just gonna head back into the Nether and go look for another bastion. So we'll see how that goes. We're looking for a treasure bastion this time around, as I've said, and hopefully that'll go well. We do have enough resources other than fireworks. We'll go grab some more here in a sec. We'll go look for a treasure bastion today. I'm probably not going to stop streaming until I find one, just based on principle. So, is why not? But either way, should not be too terrible. Probably. I still have a totem. We got some spare instant health potions and whatnot. So overall, we don't have too big a risk of dying yet. But, we'll see how it goes when we actually get there again because, oh god, after last time, we did definitely cut it a little close. Or closer than I'm used to with me falling, like, in the lava. It definitely did get a little bit sketchy. And I think after we're done looking for it, we'll probably head back here and start, like, re-dyeing and making a ton of extra, like, shulker boxes that are, like, actual colors. So, like, there should be at least like 20 of each different color shulker box. And we do actually have the shells to do that as well, so we're not short on that. I got a nice little bit of inventory space. We got a spare empty shulker box and some room in some of our other ones. We're just doing a quick little check on the shulker shell fire. You can see we got our minecart in place still. You can see the hitbox line. And we should be more or less good to go. So let me just go ahead and double check the gunpowder farm, but well, not really. There's a lot to check. It's actually no, we don't even need to check it. We should honestly be good to go. Oh yeah, treasure bastion. Let's go find one today. We should have a and one other thing as well, because I do actually need to take it out when it's time. Once we do want our golden helmet back. But we got our coordinates log as well, which we'll keep on us just to be safe. I'm thinking about making a copy of this book, if that's a thing you can do. I think it's a thing you can do where you can like copy what was ever in a book into like another one. I'm thinking about keeping a copy inside of like my base in like a fixed location, so that way if this one ever like I ever dropped it by accident or something or like then I wouldn't die. But it's more of a thought for the future. We can honestly afford to keep it on me. We don't have a lot of inventory space, but we do have enough. All these are relatively essential, including the totems and the potion. These are debatable. Actually, nah, they're too debatable. Okay, we'll go ahead and get rid of the fortune pickaxe. The shovel can go. The hoe can stay on me because I don't want to deal with another war. At the same time, it doesn't exactly matter either. So, yeah, it's okay. It's a lot better. All right. I'll give this a go. We're keeping the axe on me. I know I don't really need to cut a whole bunch of wood in the nether, but we're keeping the axe because, you know, if I ever need to deal with a zombie pigman in there, then, you know, it's useful. This time around, we will be heading in different directions. So last time we did actually go out this way. This time we're just simply going another way. Also, there's immediately a ghast out front. I'll have to go deal. Well, we'll deal with it if I can actually hit the damn thing. Okay, there we go. First try, etc. That's a, you know. That's fine. We need to block some of that up later on. Oh, there's really not a lot around here, so let's just kind of run in elytra and hope for the best. Okay, hope a little bit harder. Okay, there we go. That was... This is really enclosed, honestly. We might break out of it, but I highly doubt it. Not looking too well. It still looks like it's a basalt delta. There we go. So we did actually manage to break out a little bit. And remember, in our coordinates log that we also have the way home in there as well, which is why I don't want to lose that. Because not knowing where I'm going is going to be a pain in the ass if I'm careful. But we seem to have broken out of that kind of little inland area. So this is quite a large soul sand valley. And again, we're looking for a treasure bastion. I'll stop at any bastion I see, but treasure bastion is really what we're after for now. We still just got some zombie pigmen, so that's not a big deal. We got good elytra durability, and we should be fine to just fly around a little bit here. Didn't really have too much risk. You might find the odd, like, actual pigmen here or there, but... And one other thing as well, if I ever do fall into lava while I'm, like, flying with an elytra, literally it's just... Boop, okay, we're good. Like, that's it. That's all it takes. Hell, if I have to pop a totem for it, I gotta pop a totem for it, because that gives me fire resistance, that gives me plenty of time to just sit down and think a little bit without having to be a loser and, like, pause the game to think, so, you know. Not that there's inherently anything wrong with that, I just don't like doing that. If I'm ever in a sketchy spot, I don't like just pausing to think, which, you know, we'll see how it goes if I'm ever forced into a situation where it's either that or I lose my world, so we'll see what I say about that. We seem to have stumbled across another nether fortress. Is it worth exploring? No, it is not, because it is a nether fortress. Naturally, I do not care, and we will explore it anyway. No, actually, no, there really is nothing here. Even if there was a blaze spawn, I wouldn't even really care. Oh, this would have been this is a sick ass place now that I'm sitting here and like thinking about it. This would have been a great place to build a proper wither skeleton farm, you know? Because it's in the middle of like a lava ocean and there's just like a soul sand valley all the way around. But that is kind of a bad sign though, because if you've seen even a little bit of Minecraft speedrunning, there's some weird shit with Bastion and Nether Fortress spawns are like kind of interconnected. So if you find one, you're not going to find the other for quite a bit of time. So that's a little unlucky. But it is what it is on that front. We are in a basalt delta here and another warped forest. That's pretty neat. Uh-oh. Another fucking fortress. I'm not getting a break with this, am I? This would have been a good place to build a wither skeleton farm too. I'm happy with where I did build mine, but it still would have been nice to have other options that I could have known. Holy shit. These are two separate ones. I'm pretty sure these are two separate ones. Yeah, they're a little bit too... Wow. That's kind of rare. That is possible, but it is just fairly rare to see that happen. Just to have two like nether structures like that, like pretty much right next to each other. Like they're both on their own extremes. That's cool though. Jackass. We got a ruined portal up here. We'll just go ahead and take a little peek in here. Here we go. Oh, no. There we go. Alright. Let's take a little look-see. We got a chest in here at all? Nope, we do have a gold block, but in kind of a wacky spot. Oh, we do have a chest. Here we go. Golden apple, some gold. Nothing too spectacular. I will gladly take the gold and the golden apple, though. Then I don't have exactly an easy way to get a hold of gold for a little while. Oh shit, we actually just found a Bastion by accident. Hold up. Alright, first things first. This is switched. This is switched. We need to do some remanagement of our inventory here. We got some cobble. We got a lava bucket. We got our food. We're fine to go here for now. We have a gas down the distance. It's no big deal. This does not appear to be a treasure bastion. I've not been in them enough to definitively say that, so I really have not gone bastion raiding in quite a while. Cause I used to love doing this, but hard thing is getting a world long enough to actually like do this consistently. But no, this is in fact not a treasure bastion. Just heads up. So. And to be honest, I know I could go down there with an elytra, but I think it's honestly safer for me to just tank fall damage with like full armor on, so that way if I do fight something, I don't die. So, alright, that did definitely hurt a little bit. These are slabs. We're keeping an eye out for brutes, by the way, which is why I'm trying to stay up for a little bit. This is the kind of like actual big important chest here, so this one don't have a lot. And I'm trying to keep an eye out for brutes, but we generally don't really seem to have any. That's good. Oh, oh, somebody's somewhere. Magma cream that I will actually take, so I don't have to keep going out into a basalt delta for it. Seems like none of them got angry about that. Kind of lucky. Huh, that is particularly lucky. We didn't have nothing around. Again, like I said though, not a treasure bastion, so not too valuable. Ooh. Okay, got a brute there. Random ass skeleton. Whatever. Alright, this horse is just gonna strafe. That's cool. Again, trying to. Oh shit, I hear brute. Right. Come on. That's not gonna help me or do me good if something happens. Alright, I'm at least a little safe here. You got anything? We got some gold. We got some more magma cream. We got the odd diamond tool here or there. Spirit obsidian. That's cool, but not too useful anymore, obviously. Give me the shovel. Hopefully we can get that skeleton's attention here. There we go. Oh my god, this jackass again. And to be honest, there's, other than the odd bit of ancient debris, this isn't really worth anything. So we're just gonna actually peace out here. Just to be honest. We'll go look for another better one, hopefully, and maybe we'll get a hold of something. We gotta be near a, well, we'll just go towards the grass and whatnot. But we gotta be near the surface. There we go. Okay. No brute noises. Seems like we're safe. We got our gold helmet on. But we'll go ahead and just kind of. There's a chest in there. Alright. We'll take another little peek back in. Got nothing near me. We do have a brute that's somewhat close, but actually it should be anything good. Soul speed 1, we can take that. Let's see why not. Yeah, still haven't angered any pig one yet, so we should be okay. I mean, he's not angry. I forget if Depth Strider and Soul Speed, I think they're like mutually exclusive, so you can either only have one or the other. Which that's a little bit of a shame, but then again, it's not too big of a deal because if we want to, we can make another pair of Netherite boots that have the exact same thing, but instead of Depth Strider, they have Soul Speed. So that's something we can keep in mind in the near future. Is this a separate Bastion, or is this really part of the same one? It's wait, well, let's take a little look in here. No brute noises yet. I never liked these. Oh, okay, especially not now. That should be a brute down there. I should be able to get all his attention. There we go. Yeah, you're not dodging that. So I have to make sure to keep my guard up. This is pretty much the only area in the game left that I'm still like genuinely worried about. Between that and the ancient cities, that should be. Oh, that's a brute up there. Or we should actually have one. There's too many of these fuckers. Come on. It's gonna be this and an ancient city. These are pretty much the only structures left that I have to worry about. Because, well, shit deals a lot of damage. They got golden axes and they serve. Looks like we're still good for try and carry a sword. Okay, broke out a little bit. Good. Just do that. Just okay. Now, if we do fall into this lava down here again, it's not too big of a deal because we have a totem in our offhand. Gives us fire resistance. And then I have instant health potions, and then I have spare totems as well. So again, realistically, we probably don't have anything to worry about. Unless there is some, like, fucking catastrophic failure that happened that, I mean, I'm talking, like, massive fuck up that just has not been seen before. It's pretty much the only thing that, come on, whore, let's go. Nope, you dodged it. Alright, fair enough. Oh, you're not dodging that one, though. Okay. Anyways, let's ignore that. We got another one though out on the horizon. We need to go take care of him first. We can take lava damage, it's fine. Well, we need to watch it for the helmet though. Okay. He might break out of there. Yep. Alright, he died. Okay, so we still have good durability, quite solid. Nothing to be afraid of there on that front. And no brute, my bad. I was gonna try and say brute and grunt at the same time, but would not. Anyways, no grunts from any brutes. God, that one still almost threw me up again even after I said it. We'll just get rid of some of these, why not? Again, no brute. We should be pretty safe. We're in the nice part with 6 chests. Should hopefully be able to roll some ancient debris. That's pretty much the only like other valuable thing here. That and a lodestone. I would not mind a lodestone because I don't have to make one myself. I mean, they're expensive, you know. They're a whole ass netherite ingot. You need one for an achievement, and it's good to probably have a couple here or there for certain things. I wouldn't mind it. There we go. I'd say that's pretty clear. We got a little bit of odd ones here or there. We won't anymore in a little bit. There we go. Alright, anything good? We got some more magma cream. We got some gold. Got another gold block. Some spectral arrows, not too big a deal. More obsidian that I would like to take. I do like taking that. We got the odd diamond shovel in there, no big deal. We got a couple more golden carrots to stay to help out on food. And we did get an ancient debris at least, that's good. Crying obsidian actually something I should have been taking this whole time. Now that I'm sitting down and thinking about it properly. As well. To be honest, you don't tend to get a whole lot of it without pigment bartering, so it would be a good idea to try and take some of this. And we're just gonna go ahead and dump our spoils into this shulker box for right now. Got a nice little bit of obsidian, some gold, extra golden carrots. Overall, it's fine. We got that ancient debris, so that's honestly the real crowning achievement of that. But otherwise, nothing too spectacular. I am also aware that there's a piglin relatively close. None of these exactly had crying obsidian in them. I should have mined it from that ruined portal too, but this is the main room of this place, and well, it's all looted now, so there's no point to being here for the moment. Hey, we did at least get a hold of another bastion, so that's cool. Always nice to see. But now we'll go ahead and head out of here if I can. Still a little bit dicey because we're gonna have to. Looks like we're gonna have to cut back through the portal again, the bastion. See how that goes. Wow, I really did not need to do anything. Not seeing a brute still or anything in the subtitles. Looks like we're safe enough. We're just gonna play it a little safer, and we're just going to warp out of here with the portal. There we go. And we're out. Alright. Back where we started here, so we came that way probably, but then again there might not even be another way to come, so where to go even? Oh no. Might be at another kind of dead end where we would have to dig to get to another part of the nether. I never like those parts because it's just they kind of bottleneck into like one tiny little spot, and if you don't remember what the spot is, you're kind of screwed. But regardless of that, we are out. We can go ahead and switch back on our elytra. We got our fireworks at the... And we're out of here. Alright, we did at least get a little bit more ancient debris. Oh, that's cool. I got some more piglins nearby. Absolutely ignore them. Try going this way if we can. Now let's check our F3. We are in the thousands for the Z coordinate, so we are actually quite a distance away from our home base. So hopefully we can find a treasure bastion today. No guarantee, of course, but I would still really like to. Because again, I want to find a magma cube spawner, and things to be here to make fire resistance, and then also for frog lights as well. Again, we can renovate a basalt delta. That is the thing I can technically do. Or actually, we could build it on the nether roof, duh. We could actually, yeah, actually that is also viable to some extent. Be a little difficult leading a frog up there, but it is possible. We got another nether fortress here, so I'm not really expecting to see any bastions for a little while. It's quite a big one too. But they're not worth exploring, like seriously. Once you get it the first time, you know, you get your nether wart out of there. You might find the odd, like, diamond horse armor, or maybe, like, a diamond here or there. To be honest, they're just not too worth it. But also, hey, Strongfire, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just out looking for a treasure bastion today. No luck so far, though. I got good elytra durability. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just taking my sweet time trying to find one of these treasure bastions because I'm trying to get ready for 1.19. It's right around the corner within about a month and a half. And I want to make a frog light farm. I just realized this is going to be a total pain in the ass to get to, even if I do find one. Oh boy. I do not have Optifine now. I'm just playing in pure vanilla because, you know, I mean, I could disable fog if I was an Optifine, but that would mean I would have to install Optifine. I just don't really want to, so it's not too big a deal. I really don't mind the fog, but it's kind of nice and ambient. But yeah, hopefully we can get a hold of. Okay, this might be a little sketchy. Yeah, it's worth taking that. Hang on, give me a second here. We'll just dock here for a little bit. Switch that out. But yeah, either way, thank you for the follow, Strongfire. I really do appreciate it. hopefully I will stop burning alive, and there we go. It's worth hitting the lava there instead of hitting a wall, at least in my opinion, so that's why we kind of had to do that. I seem to be kind of at another dead end again. Maybe not if I can go high enough, but or pick a different direction to go in. But we're gonna be out searching for a little bit, so hopefully we do get another one. I keep running into more nether fortresses than I do bastions, and it's not too useful. Oh yeah, sure. I will warn you though, it might take me a little bit because I kind of don't plan on leaving the nether until I find a treasure bastion, but depending on how, like, and I mean, if it goes really bad, then I probably will just try again another day. But yeah, I'd be more than happy to get to more. It's nothing too impressive for right now because a lot of the projects I have are on hiatus for the moment because I'm just waiting for Swift Sneak because I'm building a very big sphere. I've been building it, or I was building it for about 2 weeks before I was like, I cannot. Ah, another fortress, not again. Anyways, I was in the middle of building a big sphere, like a 256, diameter sphere. So pretty much when it went all the way to the old world height and all that. So it's just big, and ended up just not having enough patience for it after like 50 layers. Uh, Actually, well, I should make Twitch highlights, but that would mean that I would have to have something entertaining or like something interesting should have to happen because, I mean, looking around for a bastion is nice and all, but a lot of the things I do aren't particularly exciting. Like, I fought the Ender Dragon, and all that at one point, obviously, and like that was over in like 5 minutes. There actually would have been a good clip. I should have clipped it yesterday, but I ended up like going into another bastion yesterday, and I ended up sitting in lava for about 40 seconds straight because oops. But I've done quite a bit. It's been 739 days apparently, so that's pretty cool. I'm getting along, getting closer to day 1000. And when that happens, I can put it in the title like a funny man. Oh, day 150 and only in diamond armor. That's still very reasonable though. Like, not too terrible at all. Oh, and the dragon's still up. That's kind of fair though. I definitely did show it off at one point. I'd have to go back through some old VODs to like find it, but I don't quite remember when I fought the dragon. It really ain't too hard. Well, okay, to be fair, I say it wasn't too hard, but I literally had like like the armor that I have now, including the chest plate, was literally what I brought into the dragon fight, so it's all fully enchanted. There's no way I could have goofed up. You're doing hardcore for YouTube, that's fair. I do gotta make Twitch highlights, but again, I gotta actually have something to show off. Yeah, I had netherite going into the dragon fight with, just because, and the same with the enchants as well, because I'm really good at villager stuff, so I got that done pretty quickly, and then I could afford to go do other fun stuff as a result. No slow falling. Although I should have brought it in hindsight, it really wouldn't have mattered because it was like once the crystals are down, it's literally just it because there's nothing that can hurt me. But slow falling would have been nice for actually like, oh, we got a bastion though. Okay, there we go. A little bit of more of a break. Maybe a treasure bastion. Don't know, but we're gonna check it out here. Oh, let's go ahead and get some things set up. Oh, you're good. Oh, imagine having another monitor. I gotta actually get one for myself, honestly. That probably would help. But this might be it. I don't know. This either might be like a housing unit or a treasure one, but oh, hey, either one works, honestly. I got a laptop I could use, but I mean, it's not too big of a deal to alt tab. This does not look like a treasure bastion. Damn it. Oh, man. No luck again. Ah, it is just a school chrome that's shooting at me. I also have like quite horrendous aim, fair warning, so either way, we should probably be okay. So inventory check, we got enough good stuff. We got a couple of building blocks, should last me a little bit. We do not want to actually go in. We'll probably break in through like the top there or something, but walking in probably is not a good idea. Let's see what we got here. if worst comes to worst, we do have ender pearls. There's enough solid land nearby I can bail out. The realistically, the only thing that will actually kill me are piglin brutes because they do a heavy amount of damage, even in full like protection 4 armor. Like they do they do half a heart. And now that doesn't sound like a lot, but they do hit pretty quickly. And if there's multiple of them, it's going to be extremely sketchy. So that's pretty much the only thing I'm really worried about here. Oh, this is a Hoglin Stables, maybe? I don't know. I know there's 4 different types of them, but I haven't actually been in enough of them to consistently say what the hell is what. We have a lava bucket here, and that's mainly for things like... Looks like I got another one on my side here. No, we don't. Huh. Wonder what hit me. Anyways, again, just trying to keep an eye out for the odd brute, like that one. There we go. Goofball. And we don't want to hit any of them because I'm not trying to piss off all the actual normal piglins yet. We might later, but I just kind of don't want to for the moment here, so we'll go ahead and take our time and just keep an eye out here and there. The only real valuable thing in these like kind of like throwaway ones is you better get out of here. The only valuable thing in these, that's not even that good. The only valuable things are like ancient debris. Honestly, there's not really a lot in these smaller ones that really interest me. We might get some crying obsidian here or there, which is actually pretty good. We can make a respawn anchor for that achievement. Not that, you know, I literally can't respawn on account of being in hardcore, but still would be nice to have just for the achievement. Oh, actually, quick flex because I'm gonna keep flexing it as long as I live in this world. We got this one. We got the how did we get your achievement a decent bit of time ago, only a couple days now, but that sucked to get. That was quite hard to do. It was worth it. It's cool for the flex, but not much else. Not seeing too many chests. I don't remember if this is the one with the shrine with like 15 gold blocks on it, but it might be, so we need to keep an eye out for it. Because I want gold. Not seeing a whole lot of anything, to be honest. Here we go. No brute noises still. Looks like we're still relatively safe. Got the lava bucket just in case. And I can tank enough damage for a long time. I just can't do it for too long because then it does get sketchy. And we just simply don't want that. And I only have 3 totems on me at any given moment. Which, I say only 3, but it's still quite a nice number. But... So that means once I'm out of totem, shit gets bad, and it gets bad quickly. I don't think I've used a shield in a long time. We do have a brute nearby. Something good to know. Oh, hey, found him. Oh, he does not do half a heart. He does a full heart. Okay. Alright, a couple of things. You need to go. So they do more damage than I thought. Alright, we're good. Yeah, go to hell. Just getting ready there. Okay, I'm still not hearing him dead though. He might have died, but I'm not sure. Oh, anyways, back to it, I guess. Not seen another brute. I don't think they actually wear armor. We have no building blocks on. Still not seeing a brute. We're just going to go ahead and kind of take some of this stuff to make sure nothing really sneaks up on me. Anything good in here? Nope. Got a couple of golden carrots, an iron block. That's about it. Nothing too interesting. Still haven't pissed off any piglins yet, so that's good. We do have another brute nearby. We're keeping an eye out for him. You're good. You're good. But oh shit, you definitely weren't here for that then, but we got the flex not too long ago, so that's cool. Same with the other one. And because we got these two, I might actually be able to like get pretty much every achievement in the game, hopefully, because those are like the hardest ones. So I'm hoping to do that at some point. Don't know when, don't know if, but it'd be cool to do. Nope, I've pretty much exhausted everything I could out of this thing. There's honestly not a whole bunch. Too interesting. Yeah, no, there's really nothing. Oh shoot. Oh, we're out of here. We'll just go ahead and dip down a little bit here. We'll peek over into the nether ways just for a little bit of a safer landing, and we'll switch out the helmet. Nope, not yet. I've in fact hit everything except for the treasure bastion today by the looks of it, so you'll know when you see it because it's like the really difficult one with the magma cube spawner, which is why we're going for it. So it's gonna take even more time, but I will eventually find it. Probably, maybe, maybe not, who knows. I might have been in this area already. Feeling like I've been, okay, a little bit sketchy. We're gonna work forest here. But the that magma cube spawner is what I want for frog lake farming and all that, because you know that's how you get them and all that. We can use a basalt delta if needed, but oh, that was another fortress, yeah. If it's just another bastion, it's no big deal, but only if it's a treasure bastion is it a big deal. But now it was another fortress. Oh, there wasn't? Huh? Basalt delta, blackstone. Hang on, let me go back and double check then just to be safe. We got some blackstone. You'll usually be able to tell if we hear it, but yeah, we got a fortress here. Oh, next to the... Is there really something next to the fortress? Hang on. We'll take a little look around then, but... Might have just been like a patch of black... Like, we got still part of the nether fortress here. Still got some blackstone and whatnot here, but not an actual bastion. Oh, never mind. That's fair. It's always good to at least double check, so if you ever do see something like that again, feel free to say something, because sometimes I will almost certainly miss something, so it is always good to be safe. I mean, better safe than sorry in this kind of stuff, because I really don't want to miss it. Let's check our coordinates. We are not heading back on ourselves, but we are, like, quite far out. We got another nether fortress here. That's not particularly lucky. You're also playing Minecraft. Oh, that's fair. Holy shit, we got another one? Good God. We got another fortress. We got 3 of them within the span of about 3 seconds. Seriously. Man. Good lord, electroflight is fast. Gas down there. How are we on elytra durability? About half, alrighty. Not too big a deal, though. Still not really seeing a whole lot. Oh, when I ended up spawning another in my hardcore world here, I ended up spawning like inside of another fortress when I activated my first portal, so I was really lucky. And it was a soul sand. Oh, we got another bastion here. Hold on. This. Okay, this one is the one with the golden shrine, so we have not actually been to this one yet. Because you better believe I would have stolen all this gold. This probably won't piss off every piglin, and if it does, we're gonna keep the netherite helmet on just for a little bit. Okay, so change of plans. I seem to have fallen like an old person once again, so that's no... Come on. I know I picked up... Oh, it was a stair, that was one. Alright, we'll pick those. Here we go. And we're stealing all their gold, all of it. They don't need it. What are they gonna do? Eat it? Like, come on. Alright, we lost a gold block by accident. Still got 15 in total though, quite a nice amount. They literally did not see anything. But I do like taking the gold. I should actually name some of my tools at some point. Probably won't name them David Bowie, but I do gotta name stuff someday. I haven't named anything yet. Did we... oh, we got iron blocks, we're good. I'm ready. Fun fact, I'm very rich, so I can just build out of iron blocks for scaffolding for now, until I eventually do run out, but I have an iron farm next to my base, so... This might be it. I don't know, but there is a reasonable enough chance this could be it. No brute... Yo, we do actually have brute noises. I don't know from where, but I definitely do hear it. Okay, we need a better point of entry. This part's baked in a little bit too good. Oh wait, we got ender pearls, duh. Hang on. Ooh. See, I could have just used an elytra to fly down here, but that would mean I would actually have to switch to my elytra, and I simply cannot really afford to do that. Do we have two separate Oh, no way. There is no way in hell that is two separate bastions right next to each other. That can't be right. No. That cannot be it. I mean, they're far enough away. That might be two separate bastions. Holy shit, that is really lucky, huh? Well, I guess if you generate enough chunks, it's bound to happen at some point, but damn. Alright, we'll just dig into this side here, and then we'll go explore the other bastion. Here we go. Alright, still want to play it relatively safe here. Hopefully we don't have too many issues. Probably. Now, from what I've heard from another viewer, the treasure bastion is one where it has like a bunch of lava strips and whatnot, so we don't seem to quite have that. Okay. Got a little bit of... We do have a brute coming for my bones. On fire. Alright, any good place to tunnel? Still haven't really hit nothing. Trying to keep an eye out. Still no brute. We're still fine for now. I'm trying to see if I can dip into the main structure. But we seem to have kind of gone under it. Yeah, we definitely went under it by accident, more or less, so that's no good. Yep, we're just back on the outside already. That's no cool. No brute. We'll just head up some stairs. Here, we'll go ahead and dip out a little. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and break back in from up top, I guess. Still no brute. We do have a couple of things. Don't you dare. We got a little bit of stuff here. Guys suck, you know that. Get out of here. Alrighty, we do have a chest out there to my side we can go loot, but this is almost certainly not a treasure bastion, unfortunately. It's a shame, and I don't think the other one is either. That might be a housing unit. Either way, still, hopefully if we get some ancient debris, it will be worth it. I'm not hearing too much activity, so we'll go ahead and be nice. Oh, we did get a lodestone though. That is actually really nice. Those things are crazy expensive, costing a whole ass netherite ingot, but hey, got a lodestone, so that's at least kind of worth it, honestly. Nothing really here, to be honest. Nope, still no luck, unfortunately. We are gonna definitely be in a dry spell for a while in terms of just finding one of these. But I'm still gonna keep looking. There's a whole nother bastion actually not too far from here that I can go explore as well. We got another brute here. Sounds like he's under or something. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and switch to that. And we'll go ahead and dip out. Now, where on earth was that other bastion? Here it is. Okay, hang on. This is our housing here. There we not a treasure bastion, but if it's got ancient debris, then it's for me. Got a brute nearby, very close. I'm not seeing him though, luckily, which is good. Oh, found him. Here we go. Got a hoglin nearby. Yeah, quit hitting me. Still no brute nearby. Pretty safe. I'm really not seeing a lot of chests anywhere, honestly. Thought there'd at least be one by now, but I guess not. Alright though. To be honest, I do pretty much have everything I could want, so other than more netherite. It's always good to have some spare for other stuff. There we go. Ow, still no luck, huh? Oh, we do have a brute nearby though. Yep, this is decidedly not a treasure bastion, so... I do have a gold block sitting out here. I'll take that though. My average hoglin. Go. Alrighty. Well, that is another fail there. We did not end up getting another treasure bastion at all. It's a shame. We're just gonna go ahead and sort away some of this stuff that we did get though. We got 16 golden blocks, so that's actually quite good. We got the lodestone, also good. Like building through there. Otherwise, nothing too impressive. Could have been a lot worse though. We did actually get a nice bit of gold. Not a total loss, but we still have quite the way to go though. Oops, I did not have my electron there. Oh well. We actually might have to. We'll look for next bastion will be fine. If it's not a treasure bastion, we'll raid it and then we'll go back home. So, getting back home is gonna take a little bit regardless. So just be aware of that. Oh, that is a fortress again. Let's keep going. Shitty old other fortress. Still not seeing a whole lot here. We still have good elytra durability. I gotta back up elytra just in case it's at full durability, but try not to really use it too much, because then if that one goes, then we're in for a real problem. But I got mending and I got XP bottles, so it doesn't even really matter, to be honest. I can always go kill some endermen or whatever too, for just a bit of XP. Oh, we got, oh shit, we actually might have found it this time. This one is particularly tall. Okay, hang on. This might be it. Maybe. I hope so. Because they're normally extremely tall, and this one is extremely tall. So if we're lucky here, we might have just actually finally found it. I'll go ahead and break into these here. Well, no. Okay, so not cool. That rough start. We kind of dipped our toes into some lava a little bit. Man, how long did I stay in it? it for, seriously. We're just going to go ahead and just burrow through this place, and hopefully we hit something, and we just did actually. We seem to hit more of the inside of the structure. Here we go. Oh, aren't there supposed to be gold blocks behind these ones with the big ones now? Wasn't that a thing? I thought that was a thing. I guess not. No, some of them are for decoration. So. Oh, we ended up going clean through it. Oops. Oh, at least we got one way to another, I guess. But... hey, do we have any good way in here? There you go. We'll just dig towards the piglin with this. Oh shit, we hit it. We hit a treasure bastion. Alright, a couple of things. We're getting rid of these brutes first and foremost. But we did actually hit one. Okay, now we actually need to do a couple of things here before we really go any farther. Oh, we're hitting F3. Our coordinates are really far out. Let's keep spawning. We are at negative 2869, 42. Negative 2771. Okay. So now that we have this written down, what that means is in the future we can go all the way through the nether roof, because I'll break some oh, I should have brought a kit with me to do that. So I'll have to fly back here through the oh, I should have thought I had a little bit more. Damn. Oh, because what the plan was that I was going to gonna break through the nether ceiling, right? And just, oh, nothing in there. That's not even worth anything. I was gonna break through the nether ceiling. We have no torches. I seem to have put my coal away. Here we go. Do have the resource to make a couple of sticks. Here we go. I don't know if lighting up the spawner is gonna really help anything, by the way, but I do just want to double check. Just in case, just because it's a magma cube spawner. I also might have angered every piglin by accident by breaking some shulker boxes, so we'll find out if that one actually is the case or not. That almost certainly sounds like a yes, so fair warning, I'm gonna get my neck broken in if we're not careful. There we go. We got that guy at least. Alrighty. Okay, now a couple of things. Yup, okay. Alrighty. We're in a better spot now. We got some of the brutes gone. And we need to do a couple of things. Broke a chain there. There we go. Okay, big one. I'm gonna put down as many torches as I reasonably can. And we're gonna go ahead and clear away pretty much this whole bridge section here. So basically, this whole part here should be more or less isolated from the entire rest of the bastion. There should be like one way in, one way out kind of deal, and it should be like easy controlled by me. We do have a couple of other like bridges up top that we need to cut away later on. make sure that we actually can do that still, but otherwise it's gonna be pretty damn safe. That we shouldn't really have any real fear of dying when we're using this farm. And we'll figure out how to farm these later too. There's probably already a YouTube tutorial or something. Give me a second here. There we go. Oh, I should always have a fear of dying, and I do here mainly because there are still brutes out and about, but it's a lot less than it, is gonna have to be normally. I don't have a whole bunch I have to worry about. I do have definitely some things I need to, be cautious of, but there's only like one way in now for brutes, so we should be relatively fine. Okay, so that was a misinput. We'll note this self. We're gonna get rid of our ender pearls here soon if I do that again, because that could have been bad. I almost ender pearled straight into lava. There we go. Cool. We have a bridge section up here that needs to go. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and start carving away some of this gold here. We're also going to try and flatten out a lot of this stuff here, just so that way we got better space to work with here in the near future. And we'll open up the treasure chest near the end because we'll have to break it too. Okay, so it looks like they don't even need actual blocks to spawn on since they can just spawn in lava. We'll have to take some time later on when we actually have this project. Yep, they just need air. Okay, good to know. Alrighty. Let's maybe hopefully get some stuff figured out. There we go. Doing something a little different here. We got 50 torches to do this, so we should honestly be okay. Nope, not okay, not okay. That's okay. Okay, small problem. I just need some distance here, come on. Alright, let's maybe move out of here a little bit. Okay, a little bit better. Of course, they ended up spawning while I was doing stuff. Oh, I do have a totem, yeah, but again, I still would like to not try and use it at all costs, because then I have to switch into another totem, and But then when it pops, I'm gonna inevitably start to panic, so I still have to be a little careful with it. Luckily we're getting enough of this lit up, hopefully, to not have to have that issue happen again. I mean, it definitely does seem like the rates are a lot more like slower compared to what they were, so it definitely does seem to be helping. Is it helping a lot? I don't know, but it seems like it is helping at the very least. But we do actually have to get rid of some of this. Come on, build up, build up. And I do actually carry instant health 2 potions as well, so if I'm ever like in a really bad pinch, then I can also pop those, but the whole thing is trying to make sure that I don't ever have to do that. Alright, well, for the most part, this is about as safe as it's gonna get, realistically. I can go ahead and kill some of these, but... Alright, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got in here. Ooh, we got 2 ancient debris, a scrap, a helmet with respiration 2, and everything else is vaguely garbage. But not too bad of a haul, though, all things considered. 3 bits of ancient debris, more or less. Pretty solid. This is definitely overboard on the lighting, but it don't matter. Okay, need to do a couple of things here first. Should be this one here, right? Yeah, it is, okay. We're gonna go ahead and just stash away a lot of our stuff here. Here we go. And we have this top bridge section that needs to go. So we'll go ahead and get rid of this. And then otherwise we should be pretty safe. Now, when we get all this done here with some of these like overhangs and whatnot, we actually really won't have anything left to do. We can like block up some of the bigger ones that I don't want to mine at the moment. But otherwise everything here is good. And we need to go ahead and make a ladder going straight up to the nether roof from like a relatively safer part of the bastion. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a block that we can use to actually like break, because we're gonna have to break bedrock again, so we're gonna have to find a better block to use. And we'll go ahead and write it down. We'll write down the exact coordinates of that block that we're gonna break. So what we can do is we can do stuff on the nether roof instead of having to come all the way back through the actual nether. We can just fly there through the nether roof, break the exact block that we need, and then just bail out. And then we should honestly be pretty much set to start work on a magma cube farm. That'll be neat. But yeah, the whole point of this magma cube farm is to be able to break it up into the tiny ones, so that way frogs can eat them, and then they, you know, shit out frog lights, and then we're good to go when that happens. So shouldn't be too bad. It will definitely be an interesting challenge, because these farms haven't exactly existed before. Well, they have existed, like they got YouTube tutorials on them and all that, but point being that, you know, it's new. So it might not work the best, but as long as it does actually noticeably work and is fairly consistent, I'll probably build it. It'll be fun. Give me some more light blocks to actually work with, and we can get as much magma cream as we need. Hell, I've already got so much of it, I might not even really need to come back for cream again. We're just going to keep heading through the some of the Bastion floors here, just carving away some stuff. Try and knock away what we can. We have a brute relatively close to me, so we need to keep an ear out for that. In fact, they might even be above me. Crying obsidian, nothing too valuable. They definitely saw me open that, so that might be a little bit of an issue. Might not be, though, at the same time. Oh shoot, we still have a lot of... Okay, I almost walked off by accident there. We got pretty much every major important thing gone, so... we have that little building there that needs to go, but otherwise it should be pretty well isolated from the rest of the Bastion. Yeah, we should actually try getting rid of... And that little staircase too that's down there that'll have to go. Now, it sounds like we still do have a brute here, but we need to be a little careful here. Okay, hurt a little bit. Should be able to heal it off though. There we go. Alright, we should be almost good here. We think I just have the roof part up here to do, and then that. So not too much more. And then we do have some cleanup we'll do next time for some of this lava and all that. But otherwise, it should. But I actually build that frog lake farm, we'll probably have to empty out the entire floor of the Bastion. That might be a little tricky. We might not have to, but odds are we probably should, you know? We'll figure that one out when it's needed. It's actually time. Okay, that was almost bad. That could have been really bad. Bird actually should be good here in a moment. Okay, that's annoying. There we go. We have that little part there that needs to go. And honestly, that chunk too, I guess, yeah. Make sure we got enough prep brick for this. I don't have to do a whole bunch next time. Alright, there we go. We got another good part of that done. We just need to take out the scaffolding that we're using here. And we need to take out a couple more chunks here. So like that glowstone has to go, and a little bit more of the actual bastion, and this little bridge part over here, for example. Otherwise, we'll have carved out everything and we should be pretty much ready to go to make a frog light farm. Let's go ahead and make sure this is severed from the main part. Okay, and this should be the last part, but like actually this time, for real. So we get rid of this chunk here and the glowstone that's connected to it, and then we should actually be pretty well set to have a magma cube farm and all that, so we can have frog lights as well. Hey, welcome back, Game Bro. How you doing? It's been a little bit. We went and looked for a treasure bastion, and I found one. And it took probably about half an hour, maybe an hour, and we're just doing some cleanup work because we're getting ready to, well, not today, but 1.19 comes out. We're prepping the area for a frog farm. Because why not? Plus, I got some ancient debris out of this too, so. In fact, I think I can actually make another netherite ingot. I've been at like 5 other bastions. Pretty well. You gotta get rid of that glowstone. And then get rid of some more stuff here. Oh, better. Go ahead and break what we can over here. Here we go. Alrighty, we got this top section done here. We can go ahead and knock down our scaffold a little bit. And now we just have some glowstone to get rid of. Still takes quite a while to get rid of, but that's fine. Okay, got you. There we go. Hang on. Second here. There we go, it's all done. That. And there we go. Okay. Working on a roof to finish a house. That's fair. I gotta get back to building my village again, but I've just been enjoying actually being able to do other stuff instead of just building for like 3 hours. Is that a little bit taxing on me mentally? There we go. We actually got it. We should be all good to go here. So when 1.19 drops, we have a pretty much fully prepped area, unless there's something else I need to do that I don't know about yet. But more or less, we have a fully prepped area for a magma cube spawner. You know, so we can actually like chain it into a frog farm, and that should go pretty well. Now the last thing we need to do, we might not actually have enough wood for it, so we might have to staircase up for some parts of it. But here we go. A couple of things need to happen here. We're going to make a small little tunnel. That should be pretty safe. Also from things like that as well. We're going to connect it back up with the main wall here. Here we go. And we'll light it up a little later too. Okay, here we go. So we need to dump away a decent chunk of this stuff here, and then we need to do another check. We don't actually have the most wood right now. We have enough sticks, maybe, to make a nice little chunk of ladders, but the rest of our wood is going to have to go towards making ladders. So we'll have to keep that in mind. We can always go pick up some... Oh, duh, another wood. We can go pick that up, too. Okay, so usually that means that they walked onto here and... Okay, well, since you're already mad at me, we'll go ahead and just switch out the golden helmet then. Jackass. Anyways, we should be relatively safe here. Not perfectly safe, but safe enough to not have to worry about a whole lot. but we will need to definitely like make a proper tunnel going up. I think we're good so far. Okay. There we go. You actually have more stuff. Yeah. There we go. Okay, it's a nice start. We do actually need more here. Let's go ahead and just make what we can. 36 should be fine. We need to keep a couple of logs just in case here. Otherwise, we should be fine. We got 30 ladders. We are at Y level 36, so we will almost certainly have to step back out to that workforce to go get some more wood. Which it's a bit of a shame, but not the worst thing. Not the worst thing in the world at all. Okay, there we go. Still doing good. I wonder where this is. Seems like we're actually close to breaking out of the Bastion entirely. That's good. Yep, we actually just did, and we're right outside of the workforce still. Perfect. Great. Okay. We'll go ahead and just cut down some nether wood. Alrighty. We won't stray too far because I won't exactly know where I'm going. Okay, there we go. We got a nice little bit of relative peace and quiet here, so we didn't really have a whole bunch to worry about. A couple of things though, we need to shift around some stuff. I got 37 blocks of gold from doing all this, so that is quite the haul. Good haul at that. Gold blocks. Got a couple of ingots as well. Always good to see. Here we go. And we can just dump all this other crap into here for now. There we go. Ancient debris. Into there. Alrighty, that should be relatively reorganized. And we need to do some stuff. We're making some fence gates for right now. Just so that way we have some access out to the out to this forest here if we ever needed it. Here we go. That's fair enough. And we'll just go ahead and cut down a good bit more of wood for the road. Now, fun fact as well, because I carry ender pearls with me, we can actually glitch back onto the nether roof here in a little bit. Oh, you're good. You're alright, but we finally made it out of the bastion and we're getting ready to go onto the roof. And because we can actually go onto the roof from here, because I'll have like a bunch of pillars set up and I'll know where the exact block is that I need to break. we should be able to just kind of just get out of here a lot quicker, so we don't actually have to go back through the entire nether to leave. We just have to do a little bit more just digging and whatnot. So not too bad at all. I'm kind of blanking out a little bit, so sorry if what I say doesn't make a whole bunch of sense, but it's really not that important to be. So anyways, we should actually have enough ladders here to make it up to the roof. If not, that's okay, but we almost certainly do, so let's just go ahead and break on out of here. And yeah, it should be pretty easy. Now, one other thing to note is we're looking for, and we'll have to set up the thing as well. We'll probably just use torches, honestly. Like, we'll just go along the floor for a couple thousand blocks and use torches, I guess. Actually, I could use a lodestone. Alright, what do we have here? We are targeting 125. You can tell on the right-hand side of the screen. So whenever I'm referring to any coordinates from right now, we're referring to these ones over on the right-hand side. These represent our targeted block. And we're just going to have to poke around a little bit to find one that says 127. That we can actually reach, not that one. So it's going to be quite a bit of netherite mining, or not netherite mining, netherrack mining. Hopefully we do find something. And it actually appears we just did, so cool. Alrighty, so now all we gotta do here is just seal up everything that isn't that spot. Here we go. Boom. There, it's here. There we go. And last little bit of stuff to do. Where is it? We got our coal. We got a nice stack of it. And we still have plenty of nether wood. Because what we need to do here now is we're going to make a bunch of torches. And we're going to go ahead and glitch onto the roof of the nether with an ender pearl. You know how that goes. Not too hard at all. That's the more valuable. Same with that one. So this other purple one is what we got to throw shit into. Go ahead and just clear out some inventory space a little bit, and we'll be good to start. It shouldn't take too particularly long, so we'll find out if it actually does take like a crazy amount of time. It might not. Who knows? Anyways, we got our book here. The exact block we're going to build on. Negative 2874, 127, negative 2776. Alrighty. That should be good. 2874, 127, 27076. Alright, that should be good. So now all we really need to do is, let's see here, our Poland nether roof is at 295, 549. So we have a little bit of ways to go to do this, so we're going to be traveling for a little while here. Alrighty. And again, the exact block we're looking for because we need to mark it down with something that's actually important. 2874, 2776. Alright, so we're actually on the exact block. I will just put it here actually. So we want to go towards positive X and positive Z out in this direction. Okay, doke. All right. We'll try doing this relatively quickly, but I don't know how quick I could do it. Again, we're facing positive X, positive Z. No, we're not gonna be able to do this quick. Oh boy, this one's gonna be kind of slow and painful. Oh, we got a lot of walking to do, so because I want a path of torches going all the way back, just so there's no fuck ups that could possibly happen. So we're gonna be running for a little while. We got about 3,000 blocks in each direction to go. I technically don't have to do this either, considering I have the coordinates written down, but it would still be nice to have, like, a visible thing to use, just in case. Alright, we might not have enough coal, honestly, to do this straight away, so we'll get as much of it as we can done. We still do have some, like, reserve coal and all that. Probably won't really need to use it. About 2,500 blocks away in each direction. more torches here. So what do we got? Yeah, we almost certainly aren't gonna have enough, so that's not too big of a deal. Oh well, we might just barely be able to get away with it. That was a few too many sticks. Oh well. Okay, let's see how this goes. About 2,000 in each direction now. Nearly there. Only 1,500 in each direction, and we'll be back at home. That'll be cool. In the triple digits now. Because of the sheer distance of this as well, this will also double as our way to go explore some new chunks when 1.19 out. That should be pretty fun. We'll have it like branch off at about like a... if we want to build a frog farm, we'll probably build the portal. Like we'll build one portal actually by the hole we're going to get ready to break, and then we'll have another couple of portals like here and there at about 1,000 block intervals. So that way, you know, we can actually explore like new chunks like pretty frequently. We can get between the world really quickly. Because we still have the elytra and all that, and now that fireworks haven't been an issue for me for a while, then, you know, we have pretty much whatever we can do. We can do whatever we want, and not really have to worry about anything. Still on hard course, I still need to be careful to not die, but I've already been careful enough with it, so to die now would just probably be really unlikely. Well, actually, no, let me rephrase that. Once we're done with the ancient city in 1.19, as in we get our swift sneak, we maybe pick up like a catalyst, a shrieker, and a couple of other like niche things and whatnot. That's when we're done, because realistically, and we'll get the music disc and we'll get the echo shards for the recovery compass, but otherwise we pretty much don't really need nothing, you know. Nothing else will be able to kill us, because we won't really be doing anything like too dangerous like that again for a long time until the next update, where something dangerous probably will be added. No guarantee on that, obviously. We do not have a lot of torches left. But we're only a couple hundred blocks away from home, so not too much longer now. Okay, so we are actually probably completely out of coal. No, actually we're not. I keep some reserve blocks of coal just in case. Alrighty, good thing I do that. Because we can actually probably finish this up here. We don't got too much more left to do. There we go. Go ahead and put this back. We got Oak Touch, yep. Man, time to keep going. We're back in the positives now. And specifically, we're heading to 295, 549. One second here. Oh, welcome back. We're just still doing stuff on the nether roof. I'm nearly done with it, luckily, but I have a pretty easy to see way how to get to the treasure bastion on the roof again, so no more having to go through the nether to get here if we don't want to. And yeah, we'll be pretty safe. Only about 200 blocks away from my base. I'll do a base tour here in a couple minutes because it's be too far from it. Give me a second here. But yeah, we can tour like pretty much straight away, honestly, because I still got enough elytra durability to fly around a little bit. Although I will have to stop back at the trading hall to go fix up some stuff. Hey, there it is. Oh, we made it. I have to bring the redstone box with me to go break a hole in the ceiling. We'll do a base tour first, and then we'll head back and go break that hole in. There we go. Oh, you're good, yeah. Oh, we'll make it relatively quick. There's pretty much everything I have is like right around this island. I do have a couple of things here and there throughout the world, like a raid farm and a mesa that I use to go mine with, all that kind of stuff. But more or less everything I'm working on is like right here, so just hop to it, I guess. You know, map of the island. I'm still plotting out a bunch of stuff, which is why there's like these outlines here. Bigger map thing that I'm working on. This is a 1:8 scale, so every one block on the map is 8 blocks for real. And it is currently raining. Couple of things. We got a shulker farm, like an actual honest to god automatic shulker farm. Got an iron farm, manual shulker farm, and a gunpowder / string farm as well. And we'll go ahead and get a nice little view of it. Oh, wandering trader that I need to go kill. House that I live at. So we live in there, woodcutting house. I'm just planning on building a whole city in this place, so I got quite a lot of stuff to do. We're going to be building a like witch hut up there. I got a house that I built here, and I still need to put that sand back. um, some bulk housing, all that kind of stuff. And one thing to note, you can walk around this whole place without having to jump or fly, and it's been designed to be that way because we're actually going to be bringing in real ass villagers to live in here. Probably about 50 to 100 of them, assuming my PC can handle it. That is, but all these have just been kind of like vague plans as I start building it. But mining village for villagers, lighthouse you can also use to get from down here all the way back up to there. Um, again, you got a nicer view of the gunpowder and string farm. And we've got a whole kind of part of the city that's going to be baked into the side of this mountain here with the walkways and all that. And then, just a nice little island I terraformed. Oh, I would hope so. I hope we can handle 50 at a time because they're all going to be having like job blocks and all that kind of stuff, and they're just lag machines. But yeah, I might have to turn down some settings to be able to handle it. But pretty good. We also got a just a super smelter here I needed to use to work on a Giga project. It's nothing too remarkable. Storage room. Everything's color coded except for the ones that I haven't dyed yet. It's pretty cool. I also have a couple of spare shulker shells here, so that's pretty neat as well. And we'll go show off the really big thing I've been working on, but I'm taking a little break from it until 1.19 for Swift Sneak. But we're building a big ass sphere that takes up it's made out of 170,000 blocks. The bottom half is red terracotta and the top half is glass, so it's gonna look like a Pokeball more or less when it's done. Oh, we still got a shulker bullet flying around from when I had to move that shulker to the how do we get here spot. This is only a fifth of it. We're only a fifth of the way done, and this took 2 weeks to do. And you can see we got some guidelines here, which I just use emerald blocks because I can. And here's all of our glass that we have yet to put down. They're all completely filled. 50 shulker boxes of glass, 50 of red terracotta. We've actually burned through 20. Well, 19 here, but the 20th one is actually the one in here that I was starting on before I took a break. But this took 2 weeks to get. It took 2 weeks just to make this, and we're only a fifth of the way done. And it's gotten so big per layer that I actually have to wait on a Swift Sneak because I can't stomach any more of it without Swift Sneak right now, So that's why we're actually doing a lot of prep for 1.19 because I want it ASAP so I can get back to building that as soon as possible. But yeah, I've done fairly well for myself just on this island because I pour a lot of my time making this look better and better and actually building a proper like whole ass like village in here. And then the sphere is gonna actually house an entire like mega city in there. Like I'm talking like something the size of New York because turns out it's got about 9 million blocks in volume of just empty space I can fill up with it. It's like 8.78 million last time I checked. So we have a lot of space and empty space to work with, and it's gonna be really cool. But we're just popping over to the shitty trading hall that I have really quickly. I say it's shitty, it looks ugly, but it's still actually barely functional. Anvil, you know how that goes. Got some cured cartographers for the glass paint trade. That's how I get a good chunk of my emeralds and some XP to fix a bunch of my tools and all that. We got pretty much every single librarian under the sun that you can think of, other than Trident and Chance. We got some stonemasons that I have to trade with for quartz. I plan on using quartz for once in my goddamn life. And then we got a zombie that I caught in like part 7 or 8 to actually get all this done for the curing and all that. It's been pretty cool. And then we've got our villager breeder here. We're still waiting on this idiot to grow up into an adult, so that way I can like make him a stonemason. And again, we've got this breeder here. That's pretty cool. Nothing too special. It's fine. It gets the job done. It's the same one I've been using since probably about 1.13, I'd have to say. Maybe even earlier than that. But it still does work. We'll take a trip through the nether again. I built a whole nether tunnel through like everything that I could ever want. So we'll just use this to fast travel a little bit. So yeah, we got a nether connection that goes to everything. We got our boat here. We don't need to pop it out yet, but we will. This is the main road. This leads back to my base, and then we have the end portal that way, the raid farm that way, and then No, the chances aren't lower to get a mending villager in hardcore. It's all the exact same rates. Also, I got one that sells it for 10 emeralds, so I'm very happy about that still. But no, the chances aren't lower. But we're heading out to the Mesa biome right now. Yeah, it should be the Mesa biome here because the raid farm is the other tunnel, so we got quite a bit. Well, it's not really you being bad, it's just RNG. Like, as long as you keep at it for enough time, you almost will certainly get it, but it takes a long time to do. It took me it took me probably about 8 hours like in total to get that whole trading hall like done, and that's not even including the time I actually spent building it. But we got we're gonna sleep here. Do I have my bed? I got my bed somewhere. Um, this one in here. There we go. We'll go ahead and pop the old bed down real quick. Oh, we got a portal going to world spawn here. Going for 400 durability on your axe. Yeah. See, so again, it just takes a while, and you can always just use more iron axes, but it takes a long ass time to really get. If you're unlucky, that is, and it sounds like you are. So there's no way to speed it up or nothing. But this is actually world spawn. This is fucking where I spawned. Was next to there. Well, not even next to there specifically. That's just the true world spawn. I actually spawned out in this mesa biome, which should have been this direction over here. But this is the mining mesa that I used to get all my terracotta and sand for that big ass project that we've been working on. That took a long time. I mean, I could have my base in spawn chunks, but it's just a mesa and it's a desert too, so it's not visually interesting and it's kind of eh. But yeah, this is literally this is the same tunnel I used to start getting like my very starting materials, because I found an azalea tree down one of these rivers. But here is the mesa that I used to get all my terracotta. As you can see, 85,000 blocks of red terracotta and normal terracotta certainly takes a toll on a mesa. Not really, but it takes enough of a toll. Well, you see, mining a forest would be cool and all, but you know, I spawned in a mesa at the start, and you don't really get a lot of wood in a mesa since it's, you know, dead. I know there's some at the top, but there's like no trees up on the top for like quite a while, and it's all in the past now because I was at the very start, but it was a pain in the ass to deal with. But yeah, and then I ended up going about 2,000 blocks that direction, and then settled where I actually am right now. And then much later down the line, I created a nether portal, like, you know, packed ice thing going all the way down. And it's been really useful because I can get pretty much halfway across the world instantly, and, you know, pretty good. And also means too I don't have to use firework rockets or elytra durability if I don't want to. I can if I want because it's 3 tall, but also this is all under a lava lake because I built this like an idiot at like Y22. And you know, it's a little bit too high, and a little bit too close to a lava lakes to be. We'll go ahead and stop over at the raid farm real quick. It's nothing too special, it's just a raid farm, but it does also have the iceberg biome that I get my packed ice from, and it also has like a pillager outpost like 3 feet away from it as well, so it's actually like pretty solid because of that, you know. But yeah, we're just heading out to the raid farm for a little bit. This is also where I left a spare ocean monument with some elder guardians in it, and actually how I got the how did we get here achievement just a couple of days ago. So it's changed a little bit, but for the most part it stayed the same for about a month or so. I've only had to update it for the achievement because I needed to build that platform, all that. We're just popping in real quick. I was actually gonna build a second base here, and then I realized, huh, you know, to build a second base, I probably have to have a first base, so we're gonna not do anything here for a very long time, if ever. Here's the pillager outpost I used to get Bad Omen. This is the How Did We Get Here station, where I got pretty much everything I need here, including a shulker. That took a while to get. Not this one, but the very first one into the overworld. It was a pain in the ass. Our dolphin buddy should still be alive. He is. Cool. He died the first time and cost me a couple of potions. But yeah, we got our shulker here. Got a wither rose. You know, some beacons and all that shit. And then last but not least, out in this direction, you should see it here pretty soon. We got our good old raid farm that I need to empty and or burn some stuff from because it is way too full. Yeah, here's our raid farm. This is where I get all my totems. They're just totems, no big deal. They're pretty interesting. But I need to actually empty some stuff out here because I'm a little full on a lot of stuff. And it never ended up going empty. I had to use this to try and get Hero the Village in battle. So this stuff has been backed up to hell and back because there's just so much. But we'll just snag these emeralds because they're still emeralds. I don't mind. Full of extra. You also get some saddles from it here and there. That's pretty cool. I get some witch drops occasionally. We get a little bit. Not too much, but enough. Especially the spider eyes. I don't have to use the spider farm. I will go ahead and just take some of these emeralds and condense them down. Here we go. 51 blocks of emerald. That's pretty good. And we'll just go ahead and take some. Any more ingredients? Nope, not really. I lied. There's some right here. I'll go and just dump these away. This is actually how I used to get my gunpowder until I built that dedicated gunpowder farm a while ago. And that gunpowder farm saves me a lot of time because it always works while I'm in my base. It's meant to be like close enough to use all the time. It's been pretty good. Here we go. And we'll go ahead and just dump the rest of this away now. And to the ocean it goes, whatever. Alright, now that we actually have just a little bit of more space to work with here, we shouldn't have to, we'll empty this out another day, but I don't need to do it today. But while we're here, we're going to take some firework rockets because I'm out of space, or I'm out of fireworks more or less. There we go. There we go, alrighty. So we got a nearly a stack of emerald blocks from that, so that's cool. That's good. It also doubles as my main XP farm between that and the villager trading hall. I just do some glass pane trades to get enough XP, but if I don't ever, like, if I have too much to fix, I'll just go to the raid farm for like 10 to 20 minutes or whatever to go get everything else fixed up. So that's pretty handy. I still don't have a proper, like, solely dedicated XP farm, but I'm probably going to make one out of the ocean monument that's near my house, so you know, we'll get a hold of that like way later down the line when I still have nothing to do because it's a lot of draining of water, and I got 32 sponges, but it's still like only a tiny little bit of sponges compared to what I'm gonna. I'd like to get a whole shulker box of them one day, but that's wishful thinking more or less because it's hard. But yeah. Now last little stop we're taking just to conclude this over for a little bit is we're just heading over to the end. It's very basic. It's just the end. You get to see the absolute monstrosity that I did trying to move a shulker from an end city all the way to the overworld. So that'll be fun. And we'll just go ahead and pop in. There we go. You know, we got some water there in case I fall, which I never do fall, but it's always good to have just in case. Piston stairs for the shulker that I had to bring through, and that took a while. But yeah, we do have a couple of piston stairs up here. All the buttons that I had to use because it sucks. It really fucking stinks. And now that it's been brought through, this actually can be taken down. But this is my Wither Rose farm. It's a lot more of a simple one, but basically, you know, you just spawn a bunch of snow golems and you can recycle the carved pumpkins in them as well. But it spawns a bunch of snow golems automatically because you put the heads in this dispenser. You know, you flick this, and the clock activates, all that kind of stuff. And basically, you're just putting down snow blocks. The pumpkins will come out, make snow golems. The shear dispenser will get rid of the carved pumpkin, so you can recollect that for later use. Which I actually need to go. I put my other ones away somewhere. But, yeah, it makes like a good bit of wither roses for fairly cheap, and you know, wither. I can kill it here for another nether star if I need to. And we actually do have a wither farm or a wither skeleton farm on GoFlex really quickly. I forgot about that. Oops. Oh well. Anyways, we'll just head back through here. That's one of the benefits of having a portal at world spawn. If you just, you know, I still sleep out in the open a lot because I don't really have to care if I die, like respawning somewhere else. I'll just sleep out wherever to make it daytime. At the very start, the very first portal we built is the one that I used to actually get to and from my own base and all that, and it's cool. And it actually hasn't really moved spots. I think I did move it once, like the one in the overworld, but the one in the Nether, like it's pretty much stayed in place since like the very beginning. And it ended up spawning me like 3 feet away from a Nether fortress. That's cool. It was definitely a little sketchy because I think I was in like iron armor at the time, maybe like some diamond. And that was actually the first time I nearly died because I was trying to speedrun to get a blaze farm for XP so I could get enchantments, and then shit would have really started kicking off. And I almost died to a wither skeleton because it hit me twice, and I almost withered away. It left me on 1.5 hearts, and then I just didn't die because it's just that easy. Everybody knows this. We're just taking a quick little trip through the blaze spawner. And fun fact, this whole thing is spawn proofed. Whole thing is spawn proof. We got our blaze farm there, and this whole piece of shit has been buttoned up to double as a wither skeleton farm. So you can see it in action a little bit. We got our piglin here to attract wither skeletons. The blazes eventually try and walk out and they kill themselves on cacti. The zombie pigmen will walk onto these or try to attack these turtle eggs and they can't. And the walls are there to stop magma cubes from spawning. And then whenever a wither skeleton spawns, it goes after the piglin. So pretty good. That's how I get most of my coal. We get a blaze rod once in a blue moon, but I have a farm for that anyways. Yeah, you can see all of the wither skeletons we already have just from being here for a little bit. Oh, one other thing. How to fix it up a nice bit. There we go. And we actually got a wither skull out of it by accident. It's pretty lucky. We got a nice bit of garbage though here, unfortunately, so we'll have to burn some of this. I pretty much just burn all of the stone swords, but this doubles as my coal and bone meal farm as well. So we actually, and wow, we got another one actually. Yeah, nice, sweet. We're going to do something really quickly because I need more coal here. Go ahead and pop it there. Alright, let's see here. We want to make some coal blocks to bring back with me to the overworld. Because I've been meaning to kind of empty some of this out for a little while now. There we go. That's pretty fair. We got 2 skulls out of that just from flexing, so that's cool. That's how I've been getting all my beacons too, because I have like a 6 beacon in my base and all that, so pretty much can't really die in there. I can technically, but like I'd have to really fuck up bad to have it even be close. I actually did one time because I tried to flex that, you know, I could probably live a 400 black drop in full like perfect netherite with resistance and regeneration. I couldn't. I had a totem just in case, but I could not live it, so luckily the totem was there, but that's the only time I've actually had to pop one so far. I've cut in close a couple of times, like yesterday I ended up summoning lava taz at about 3 hearts by accident. I fell off a bastion, and then I drank an instant health potion, it was fine. But it did cut it a little close. Oh, wow, we're actually already back at a full durability on the electric, so that's good. That was worth it to pop over there. And yeah, that's pretty much it, more or less. So this is pretty much the only place I really need to go to in the Nether. We got that treasure bastion set up now, so pretty cool. And welcome back again. But we got 2 wither skeleton skulls while you were gone at the wither skeleton farms. That's cool. No, it didn't take too long. And we got netherite mining tunnels down there at the very bottom of the Nether. So yeah. Not too much going on here. I'm planning on digging like a very huge cave like underneath my base, probably like 150, 200 blocks deep and like 100 by 100. And we'll build like an actual like dense city in there, but I'm still working on my actual base here, so we need more houses in the back and on the side. We'll probably have like a couple of like sheds here and there, but this is supposed to be this is going to be converted into like a mega spruce forest. and then we need a witch hut up there. But it's just a lot of planning right now. We're focusing on exteriors first, and then we'll get all the interiors done. But for only being like 744, about to be 45 days in, we're doing pretty well. I got a lot of shit. I got actually a lot of builds I'm still working on, and some big projects I've been working on for a while. Side note, I can't die. I actually took some time yesterday to light up like absolutely everything. So this whole island is used to be a peninsula. It used to be connected over there, and you can actually see where I carved it out. But now it's an island, and that's the only place where stuff can spawn. I lit up an entire mine shaft that was in the ocean, and this used to be the only other place stuff could spawn at was within this swamp and all the way over there. Well, if you can see, we kind of don't have anything anymore. There's nothing left. Nothing left to spawn at all. Nothing left to kill me. Nothing left to try because nothing can spawn, so I can't die. And it goes all the way into that birch forest over there. We got that wandering trader there, but not even so much as a spider. There's just nothing left to try and kill me. One more thing. I'll go ahead and change the FOV to 50 because we're gonna do a funny cool shot of the base here. So, but yeah, it's lit up for miles down here, so it's really safe on my island here. Hey, it's pretty nice. That was pretty good. Like that picture. But we're gonna have some floating islands up here at some point near the end. Like we'll get the whole main thing done. I want the whole main island done of all the buildings that I want to make, and then we can start work on the. I'm gonna have a floating village, kind of like suspended on like logs and rafts floating in the water here, and then we're gonna have like a bunch of floating islands with an airship because we have, and you might have been able to see it a little bit, but there's a little bit too much kind of like negative space for lack of a better term. Well, not for lack of a better term, that is the term, but you see how kind of here we have like a nice bit of like space. You have some stuff poking out in the back here. The skyline still looks good, but here there's like a noticeable patch of just nothing, and something needs to go there because it doesn't feel right to have nothing there. So near the very end of this project, we're going to be building a bunch of floating islands that kind of like dotted around, and we'll have like a couple of like ships and whatnot, and we'll be bringing villagers up into that place too because it'll be a sky village. We got the floating village, and then this whole island is kind of just one big like city more or less because you can walk to like any separate district. So like we have the farmers down here. They live inside the mountain, inside their own little houses. Woodcutting cabin with a forest right next to it as well. Castle that's going to be embedded into that mountain later. Let's see here. We can actually fly around a little bit. We got a couple of beach cottages I'm working on. I just started that one there. Bar and restaurant thing also doubles as another way up into this place as well. We got some bulk housing here, which is what these kind of like skyscraper-ish, and these need to be reworked a little bit, but I just wanted the exteriors done first, and then we can actually focus on the detailing and interiors later. But got a nice bit of bulk housing, nice bits of just stuff to walk around and do, so it's not just all like dense. Like there's still some good open areas, a little bit open. This is actually a good cut through point to the other side of the island, and we've got a market square that I'm going to be working on much later down the line. But we'll go ahead and take this cut through point real quick, and this leads to the mountain village more or less, where it's all like cut out like straight into this very steep mountain. Pretty cool. We got our beach here. We'll have a couple of buildings to chain into this cave, so it'll be the mining section here. That lighthouse is functional as well because you can actually go all the way from up there down into there because there's a spiral staircase. So if you're an idiot, stupid villager and you don't know how to jump, if you ever wanted to come down here and not kill yourself by accident, you could by taking that, or taking that, or taking the other building back there, or taking the staircase all the way over here. Hang on a sec. You can take this staircase down here, which leads all the way to this undersea mining thing I'm going to build eventually, but the whole thing is going to be pretty cohesive and like actually look cool together. I need cobblestone to put. I haven't done that yet. And yeah, they'll be pretty neat. And we got a tunnel that peeks back out onto this beach, which is over here. And we got another staircase that leads back up into here. but it's all like pretty well connected and like pretty well thought out. So I'm pretty happy with it. Like a lot of the terraforming is pretty solid, and then we got this tunnel that just leads back in through here, and it all connects around in one. So overall, it's pretty cool. Got a lot of the terraforming done. Some of the houses are done, but I still have plenty more shit to do. This will be easier considering I don't have to do too many exterior stuff, but oh, actually, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, we just had to do more or less interiors. That's gonna be the only house, but we just have to do interiors for that part, and then we build a couple of buildings here. We finish these beach houses, and then we do some bits of the castle, and then we'll actually be done with all of our exterior stuff. So then we can start putting in like the decoration, like with some like greenery and like trees and like flowers and all that. But we're actually on the kind of end game with it. This is all placeholder. We're not using stone for the thing, but it's just a placeholder for the moment. But we're doing pretty well here, you know. There's nothing literally that can spawn to kill me, so I literally just won't die. If I do die, somehow I have a totem and I have a thing that farms me totems, so I mean, can't really fuck up there either. Over here. You don't sell Nautilus shells, you stink. I'm trying to get more Nautilus shells, but I just can't ever seem to get a hold of them. And it's a little annoying, but oh well. But yeah, it's coming along pretty nicely here. We're kind of, I'd have to say, about halfway done. And this is also going to be an actual like farm. We're going to be putting a composter where these fences are. And then this is all going to be actual farmland with potatoes and carrots so they can actually like, you know, repopulate this whole island more or less. And the whole thing is going to be like functional. So wherever there's a bed, there's going to be a workstation like attached to it somewhere else, and then you know villagers can actually like go to their jobs and like comfortably walk around in mass and all that. It'll be pretty cool. It just needs to actually be finished, and I still need to do some touch-ups on some of these parts that I've neglected, but for the most part, a lot of the terraforming has been done for a while. It still looks cool. I like the actual like staggered look of the grass and dirt. This used to all be podzol, so it took a little while to clean out, but it was cool. I need to make this look better one day, because it still is a nice idea, it just doesn't look very good. But overall, like I've come a long way, you know. Like that's not exactly too easy to do, building a like a semicircle of a fucking a building, so that took a little while to do. But yeah, realistically, I think actually no, we're not gonna call it there quite yet because there's actually a little bit more that I should do. We'll go ahead and just do it real quick. Um, Namely, we're just taking some of our shulker boxes here, and I think I still have the TNT left over. Trapdoors. There we go. So we got stack and 7 of TNT, and we got our trapdoors. We have our levers here. We have our pistons, and we need our obsidian as our last big thing. We do have. Okay, we do have everything then. Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and move all these around, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop back into the nether to go ahead and get all this done. I should have enough levers. We'll make a couple extra out of some blackstone here in a second. But we're gonna go ahead and break that bedrock really quick. It has to be. Come on, I thought they made blackstone better. Mending for, well, if you're able to cure stuff with a zombie villager or with a zombie, then it could technically be worth it, but otherwise, it's kind of your call because, you know, you gotta be careful spending too much on mending constantly. Especially if you, it would be different if you had more emeralds like constantly, but if you're just starting out, then odds are you're not gonna have like a raid farm or like a cartography trade or nothing for a while, so your call. But at the same time, it's really not too bad either way. We'll keep that combo. We'll go put that away to reorganize later. There we go. So that, we can go ahead and put the redstone box away. There. We can put the stone box away too. alrighty, we'll go ahead and go break the bedrock up on the nether roof. And let's go ahead and make sure that's set. We got everything we need: TNT, levers, obsidian, trapdoor, and pistons. We get about 17 attempts before we run. Actually, no, we get like 32 attempts before we run out of TNT. And we got enough fireworks. Alright, we should be good to head back to the nether. We'll go ahead and just head back real quick. Shouldn't take too long to get there with the fireworks and the elytra. I can actually afford to spam them too if I really need to, because I had that gunpowder farm. And I need to harvest my sugar cane because I haven't done that in months, so I need to make sure I keep on top of the paper that I don't have. Because if I bottleneck at paper, it's going to be an issue, because then I'll have to wait for sugar cane to grow and everything's going to kind of grind to a halt. I would like to not have that issue. Oh, we'll go ahead and just follow these torches that we've gone ahead with. You can see it from fairly high up, which is why I did the... But we got about 3,000 blocks to go in each direction, so we're going to be flying for a little bit here. You didn't hit it with an axe, did you? Because that already brings them low and it raises their prices, but if you happen to go on nearby too. And also you don't want to hit them with an axe in case you do end up killing them, but when they level up their trades apparently from like beginner to like the next one or whatever and all the way up till master, they get regeneration for a couple of seconds for some reason. So that's always good to know in case you ever need more HP fall. But you probably didn't kill him. Oh, an axe hit, but not a full hit. Okay. I still gotta be careful then, because, you know, it could end badly. Especially if you hit it again by accident. I'm still facing out. We're about 1,000 blocks away from it, so that's good. Not too much farther. Yeah, this, even on a elytra, like this still takes quite a long time, honestly. But for what it's worth, at least it's a lot like faster than having to fly all the way through the nether and have to remember exactly which turns to take all the time and all that kind of shit. Oh, we're here. Alrighty. A couple of things. We're gonna put that one down. Really matter. Here we go. So this is the exact block that we need. Good enough, that's just a placeholder for now. We need to get the obsidian in place. There we go, obsidian's in place. Now it's just the lever, the trapdoor, and the that goes there. And go ahead and recalibrate the piston here to not be bad. And we'll go ahead and switch into our chest plate. And we're gonna go ahead and just do this. ENT goes into place. And here's hoping for the best. That work all, there's no way. Wow, I am a lot better at this than I was yesterday. Oh, we're good. That was ridiculously quick. Normally it takes me at least like a couple of tries, but first try, I guess. Dude, I'll take that for sure. Alright, but that is very good because now that means we have a quick and easy way, you know, as quick as we can get it, honestly, because it literally cannot be this much quicker than this. We've got a fairly quick way to the treasure bastion. That's, you know, 3,000 blocks out, so it's fine for what it is. But yeah, let's just go ahead and hop in and make sure everything's at least fairly safe. Should be pretty good. We won't really be doing anything with this until oh shoot, this is for the workforce, it's right, so that's actually still safe. But we won't really be doing anything with this until 1.19, because then we'll build our frog farm and all that, or our magma cube farm. And then we have to put in frogs in like a specific way for the whole week. That's pretty fun. Oh yeah, this is pretty much about as safe as it gets. The only thing that would make this safer is, actually no, I know how I could make this safer. When the farm is done and we know the height that we need to build it, we'll build a flat floor of just blocks. So nothing can drop in from above, and then we'll fill in all the sides of the walls here with just solid blocks so nothing can get in from the sides either. And then it'll probably be bright enough for no piglins to spawn, so we should be safe anyways. But yeah, it'll be pretty worth it, so hey. And I'll have to figure out how to make, I'll find a YouTube tutorial for it later too, but and we'll have to see if it ends up changing by the time 1.19 releases. It probably won't. I think all that stuff's been set in stone for a little bit, but that frog lake farm will be pretty neat. It shouldn't really be too bad. Also doubles as a magma cream farm, I guess. But yeah, we broke bedrock again, so that's cool. And now we're just gonna go ahead and fly back. We're just heading towards positive X and Z. And we won't probably go to the frog lake farm too often, only when like I absolutely need the frog lakes for stuff. Otherwise, I probably won't even like touch it that much to be perfectly honest. It's not really too big of a deal. But it is good to have though, because otherwise it's a total pain in the ass to get frog lakes. And they look pretty, and I won't actually use them. We're about 2,000 blocks away. about 1,500 or so. And when we get back to base, I'll probably just call it there for today. I've been playing for about 2.5 hours now, so a little tired. I'm gonna go eat. Go eat some nice chicken and yeah. But it's been a pretty successful day today. I found that treasure bastion finally. We broke another hole through bedrock. I've done much else other than that. Wait. Huh, no, I guess I really haven't done much else today other than just going to go find the treasure bastion. Oh, that's alright, I guess. Not every day needs to be crazy productive or anything, so. We're only a couple hundred blocks out now. And we made it back. Alrighty. Ooh. I wonder what I should do next stream, honestly, because I'm like kind of out of stuff to do for a little bit for now. As I found that treasure bastion like I wanted, I don't really want to build a gold farm yet. I guess I can keep building more of the city next time and maybe try and get more of those beach houses done and go get that last stonemason in place, but I'm kind of running out of stuff to do. Because now that I've gone ahead and realized that we have these 3 beach houses left to do, we have some structures to build outside of the mining like area. Everything else is like pretty much inside of something, and that's very good because that means I don't have to do pretty much any more exterior work very soon, and that's great. We just have to do something up there too, but otherwise we're kind of close to finishing up our actual base or getting most of the actual structure of it done. And then we just need to build in some smaller buildings here and there that just look good and all that stuff. But either way, it is currently day 746. We're getting ever closer to day 1000, and that's pretty cool. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it there for today. So thank you guys again for watching. Sorry it took so long to find that treasure bastion, but can't do nothing about it. And I hope to see y'all